And I'd like you to just look down at your feet. So from your big toe mound, spread out to your pinky toe. Bring your hands on your knees and start to draw the shoulders back. Now I'd like you to drop the shoulders down away from your ears, and just close your eyes for a moment. And start to notice your sit bones connected to the ball. Notice your tall posture, your straight posture. Reach your arms up, interlock your fingers and press your palms up towards the sky. And let's just take a small wiggle. So we're opening up one rib cage and then the other. And if you want to, you can take a small sway of your hips. So starting to really get into the low back and notice how that is feeling. And we're going to hold. You're going to pause. You're going to take your hands, bring them behind your back. So we come into Yoga Mudra. You're going to draw your hands together and open up through the chest. So take a nice lift of the sternum. Go ahead and take a small back bend, but pull the belly in. And let's do that again. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, really stretch out the wrists, pull the navel to the spine, and then rotate through your shoulders so that you take your hands towards the floor and you drop your chin, you press the hands down and stretch through the wrist and the forearms. Then swim your arms back. Start to open up the chest, open up the lungs, interlock your fingers and draw those shoulder blades together. Take a small lift of your heart. Maybe take your gaze slightly up, and we'll do it one more time. Inhale, circle your arms up. As you exhale, interlock your fingers and press your palms up towards the sky. Good. Take another deep inhale, and as you exhale, release your hands, float them behind your back. So you're interlocking the fingers and drawing the shoulder blades together. So we try to, I know if the chest is tight or the shoulders is tight, that lift may be a little difficult. So keep the chest open. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let's release the hands. Come up again one more time. Interlock your fingers. Press the palms up towards the sky. So keep that really tall, straight posture. You're going to rotate over. This is to my left. So I'm rotating. I'm looking under my armpit. I'm going to float my hands down into that spinal twist. So my fingertips are on the back of the ball. My hand is on the outside of my, thigh, right? So you're going to inhale and lengthen. As you exhale, I want you to rotate that shoulder slightly back. So inhale, grow tall. Exhale, gently twist. Now these are it's small movements, so it's not a big movement. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and rotate. Now pause and hold the rotation. Take another full breath. And now let's slowly unwind. Bring your hands back to your knees. So we're going to go to the other side. All right. You're going to inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, press the palms up towards the sky. Now you're going to rotate in the opposite direction. Look under that armpit. And now float your hands down into that twist. Look behind you. Stay tall. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale and rotate. Good. Deep breath in. Grow tall. Exhale, gently twist. And one more time. Deep inhale. Exhale and rotate. Now take one more cleansing breath. And as you exhale out, you slowly unwind and bring your hands back to your knees. Let's go ahead and walk the feet out just slightly. And we're going to come into a forward fold. This is my favorite. You're going to inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands onto your thighs. Pull the abdominals in, flat back as you come down. So straight, long neck. And you can bring the fingertips to the floor. So this would be like a half lift. Or some of you may choose to come into your ragdoll. This is a beautiful stretch for the low back. For your neck, take an inhale, come halfway up. Draw your hands to your quads. Pull the belly in, flat back, and lift up. Good. Just warming up. Inhale, circle your arms up. Good. Exhale, hands onto your quads. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. come halfway down, or go all the way down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, come halfway up. Bring your hands to your thighs. Pull that navel to the spine and come all the way up. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, hands to your thighs. Good. Navel to spine, flat back as you come down. Good. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale out, come into ragdoll. And you can pause here. You can shake out your head a little bit. Loosen up that neck. Maybe make a circle with the head. Nodding yes, nodding no. Good. Shake it out. Good. Take a deep inhale. Come halfway up. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Pull the navel in and flat back all the way up. Beautiful. So let's bring our feet back. So our feet and knees are in alignment. Our knees in line with our hips. We're going to hold onto the back of the ball. I want you to engage into your abdominals, and we're going to march. Start with your right. March right and left. So it's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. It's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can kick and kick. So it's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and one more set. It's 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. Little bounce. Take a big deep breath. Exhale it all out. Good. This feels so great. You know what I really love about this? It's really good for your legs. So we're building this really nice, strong quadricep, which we really need. All right. So gives us a lot of lower body strength. So let's go ahead and pump those arms. And now we're going to go get a little rhythm going here. So here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep going. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Two more. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now changing it. 1, 2, 3, small lift. And lift it. 6, 2, 3, and lift. 5, 2, 3, and lift. Good. 4, 2, 3, and lift. 3, 2, 3, and lift. It's 2, 2, 3, and lift. 3, 2, 3 again. It's 8, 2, 3, and lift. 7, 2, 3, and lift. Good. 6, 2, 3, and lift. 5, 2, 3, and lift. Good. 4, 2, 3, and lift. 3, 2, 3, and lift. It's 2, 2, 3, and lift. 3, 2, 3. Last set. It's 8, 2, 3, and lift. 7, 2, 3, and lift. Good. 6, 2, 3, and lift. 5, 2, 3, and lift. Good. 4, 2, 3, and lift. 3, 2, 3, and lift. It's 2, 2, 3, and lift. 3, 2, 3, and keep bouncing. Woohoo! All right, Bob. I got a woohoo for you. So we're going to do our jumping jacks. Start out with just your feet. Your hands can be on your hips. All right, so you're going to hop out and in and out and in. Good. You're always just welcome to do the feet. So here's the arms. It's 8 and 7. Good. 6 and 5. Good. 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Excellent work, you guys. Good job. Walk the feet out wide. And let's do our a swivel with the hips. A swiveled hip, all right? I don't know. Whatever. Good work. So taking that nice circle with the hips. We'll do 2 more. Another really good one for the hips and the back. And then we're going to pause and go ahead and reverse. Good, really tucking side, forward, side, and back. And we'll do one more circle. Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and let's stand up. And I'd like to, we'll stretch out your shoulders here standing. So go ahead and come into a standing position. Walk the feet out a little wide, and we can stretch the shoulders with a couple of yoga moves. This first one is our straddled down dog. So my feet are really wide, wider than my hips, and my toes are facing forward. I take my fingertips on the ball. I'm going to keep my hands about in line with my shoulders. So as I walk my fingertips out, I'm going to flat back. I'm going to hinge from my hip crease. I spread my fingers and press my hands into the ball. Good. Take your chin, tuck it in towards your sternum. And here you can even roll your weight back into your heels. So pick up your toes and get that amazing stretch here through the back of the legs, through your hips, the spine, the shoulders. Or even getting a little stretch here through the triceps. And just going to take another full breath. And then you're going to roll the ball back up towards you. And here we're going to come back into that, we're going to do like a forward fold, but we're going to twist. So this is called threading the needle. That's the closest it comes here to the yoga pose. My left palm is up, and you guys have done this before, and I'm bending my left elbow and I'm pushing out, but I'm hinging from my hip creases, but I'm not really moving my legs, but I am moving my hip. So this left hip is going to come down slightly as I come into that shoulder stretch, right? You can bring your hand on your back, or you can reach the arm up. And then you come all the way back, and now I'm going to take the back of my right hand. I'm going to dive it through as I reach. My elbow rests on the ball. I'm keeping a nice stretch through the back of my legs when I'm reaching the opposite arm up. Good. So you come back to center, dive it through, and reach the opposite arm up. You go to where it feels comfortable. I'm going to the point of my elbow and a little bit of my back, mid-arm. Upper arm. All right, I don't know how to explain it. There you go, reaching up, nice little stretch. Come back to center and reach up, other direction. Good, 2 more times. Coming all the way back and reaching up. And last time right here, let's go ahead and reach up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn, and we're gonna make our, come into a crescent lunge. So staying up tall here, you're going to keep your fingertips on the ball. All right. I'm going to go ahead. I'd like you to pull back on this quadricep. So don't let the knee bend here. We're going to keep it pulled back. It'll challenge, your balance a bit more. My heel is lifting, but if you're feeling really wobbly today, just drop the foot down. So that's the best, that's easy, and still good work. Good work in our hips and our legs. Now we're gonna pull that belly in as you reach the ball up. And I'm gonna try and keep that back leg, that back knee pushing back and pressing back through the heel. Take 3 more breaths. Bend that front knee. Now take another full breath. Now you're going to take the ball down, and I want to take the ball forward so it's beyond my toes. I'm going to hold onto the ball with my hands again, shoulder width apart, and I'm pressing down in the ball. I'm going to bring my foot forward. Now this is where you can pull the belly in and just try your balance. Start to lift the back leg up. And this is our warrior 3. Good. Take another inhale. As you exhale, bend the knee and drop the foot down. Ho, good work. Let's go ahead and pivot around to the other side. So again, you're going to check out your back knee. Make sure that heel is up. This knee is not bent. We're going to pull it straight back. Your hips are going to square off to the front of your mat. Find your balance. Remember the wall. I have a wall right here, so I can hold on to it if I need to. So use the wall. It really is a prop, a yoga prop. So we're going to grab the ball, take it up, find your focal point, zip up the abdominals, and take 3 breaths. Very good. 1 more full breath. Now you're going to bring the ball down. I've got it a little forward, pressing my hands into the ball. Starting to bring my shoulders a little bit over the wrist, and I'm stepping the back foot forward. Keep this front knee soft. And just take a little test, a little flight. And if you feel confident, start to straighten out that standing leg if you'd like. Keep the abdominals strong. Take another full breath. Very good, and bring the foot down. Nice job. Come all the way back. So we're going to come to the floor. We'll get our mat Pilates done. Build work. Now, I love this class because we're working everything. We work our arms, we work our abs and our legs. So we just get everything. But I'd like you to get a good stretch too. So we're going to make sure you have your strap close by. And you're going to hold the ball between your knees. We're going to take our arms into sleepwalk position. So first we'll do our half roll back. You're going to use your inner thighs. You're going to squeeze into the ball. You're going to bring your arms out, take an inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, pull the navel in, and soften through the shoulders as you roll part way down. Take an inhale, keep your scoop. As you exhale, you tuck the chin in, you roll all the way up and sit up tall. And remember, you don't have to do a half roll back. You can stay flat back, and I'll show you this way you can do it. So if rounding the back, it doesn't work for your body, don't do it. Just stay tall and straight, right? So you're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, instead of tucking and coming into the pelvic tilt, you can just come a little bit down, and see, I'm not rounding my back. I'm just holding and reaching. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come all the way up. Good. Let's do it one more time. Take an inhale. Squeeze into your ball. Start to roll back. Soften through the shoulders. Pause here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, tuck in and roll all the way up. Now let's go ahead and grab the back of your hamstrings. And now we're going to go ahead, tuck the chin in, and start to slowly roll down. So bringing your legs over the ball. Good. So I'm in this very small space today. Got a little too close to the curtains. All right. So legs over the ball. And we're going to do a cross curl. So we're going to interlock your fingers behind your head. Keep the elbows wide. And you're going to take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to lift and rotate right hand to left knee. And then we release down. So we're going to go for 8 and release. Here's 7, 6, and 5. Good. 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Good. Second set. It's 8 and 7. Good. 6 and 5. Here's 4 and 3. Good. 2 and 1. One more set if you'd like. Here's 8 and 7. Good. 6 and 5. Here's 4 and 3. Good. 2 and last one. Very nice. Good work. Taking your arms down by your side, tuck the shoulder blades under and bring your feet on top of the ball. You want to do some bridging, and this bridging here is definitely kicks it up a lot. So not only are we using those legs, we're using the abdominals and the glutes. So this is a really challenging bridge. If this is too much, what I would say is get rid of the ball and do a traditional bridge and don't use the ball. All right. So hands next to your hips. You're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you engage into the abdominals. You press the feet down into the ball and start to lift your hips up. Good. Keep the chin tucked in towards the sternum. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly articulate down through that spine. Very good. Do it slow where you're really rolling through the spinal column. So we'll do it in. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the belly in. Press your feet down into the ball. Lift your hips up and hold. Good. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, roll down through the shoulder blades, through the back of the rib cage, now through the mid back and the low back. Beautiful. One more time. Deep inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in. Press your feet into the ball. Lift your hips up and hold. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly articulate down through that spine. Oh, nice work. All right, stretch those legs out over the ball. Good. And let's take a little mini break. We'll take our arms into a T, palms are up. And now you're going to drop your knees to the right, your head to the left. Good, pull to center. And now knees to the left, head to the right. Very good. And then just going side to side, just rolling through the low back, balancing off to the side of your hip. So we're really going to that hip point. And all of this is very slow and controlled. Good. And just keep rolling through. You can turn your head again to the opposite side of your knees, which gives you this amazing twist. Good. And we'll do 4 more. Good. Here's 2. And just 1 more. Very good. So bringing the ball back to center, you're going to grab the ball with your feet. Now we're going to take the feet up and over your hips. You can take your hands and slide them underneath your low back. Now you're going to squeeze into the ball so we get that, inner thigh work. You're going to lower your heels and then point and bring the legs back up. Good. So now flex and lower. Good. Point and lift. Good. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Perfect. Flex and lower. Good. Point and lift. 4 more. Flex and lower. Good. Point and lift. Last 3. Flex and lower. Good. Point and lift. Very good. Flex and lower. Good. Point and lift. And last one. Flex and lower. Good. Point and lift. Beautiful. So slide your hands away. Let's grab the ball and we'll do one more here. We're going to work the abdominals but also the legs. So you're going to take the ball into sleepwalk position. Tuck the chin in, shoulder blades are pressing down into the floor. You take one knee at a time into that tabletop position. Now we're going to send the legs up towards the ceiling and you're going to take the ball so that it's touching your shin or maybe up to your toes. Now you can keep your head and shoulders down, but traditionally the cervical nod, the lift of the head and chest is typical, but if your neck gets tired, then you're gonna bring your head and shoulders down. All right, so take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're gonna scoop and lift. Then you take that right leg down, pause, and then we switch. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, woohoo, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Whew, that was hard, wasn't it? Let's stretch your legs. So take the ball underneath your feet and let's stretch out the right leg first. So you're going to take your left heel, stretch out that leg and hug your right knee in. Let's take your strap. You can wrap it around your foot and just hold that hamstring stretch. Good. Again, relaxing through the shoulders, the neck, and then just notice how the back is connected to the floor. Very good. One more full breath. Now we'll take the legs slowly out to the side, stretching through the inner thigh and the psoas. You're going to reach the left arm across. Yeah, connect to your breath. Take 2 more big, full breaths. Now engage into your abdominals. You're going to draw the leg back up. Let's go ahead and come across your midline. So stretching through the IT band, we're going to reach the right arm across the floor. Always you can turn your head away. And we'll take one more full breath. Go ahead and bend your right knee and let's come into your hip stretch. And then just start to allow your body to relax, to let go, to soften. And just start to notice what areas of your back body is connected to the floor, to the earth. And you're going to take one more cleansing breath. And let's go ahead and take your right foot on the ball. Bring your left knee into the chest. Roll the ball out. So hug the knee in. Very good. Let's take your strap. Take it around the foot. And now straighten out that opposite leg. Really working through the back of the leg. Remember, we never force or strain, so we just want this really nice stretch. And we do want to come to your edge. And this is where it's really up to you to kind of listen and then know where you're, if you're forcing or pulling too hard, then that's where you could injure yourself. You don't want to do that, but you definitely want to feel. You want to feel the stretch. And just, notice that as you breathe, that muscle should start to soften and to relax and to let go and actually lengthen. That's what we really want. We want that really nice long stretch for the muscle. And we'll take another full breath. You're going to take the leg out to the side. We're going to try and keep the opposite hip down as much as we can. Reach the arm across the floor. And then come into your breathing. Very good. One more inhalation. Now, whenever you pick that leg up, it can be very heavy. So engage into your core. Draw the leg back up. And let's come right across the midline. So rotating the big toe down, reaching the left arm across the floor. Very good. One more cleansing breath. And now you're going to bend the left knee. Let's roll the ball up so we get into that upside down 4. And keeping the left foot flexed, we can push take the strap and take it off to the side. You can close your eyes and start to notice your breath in and out through the nose. Very good. One more cleansing breath. And now we'll take that foot on to the ball, roll the ball off, and we're going to turn, come up, and we're going to do a couple of yoga poses on the ball. So the first one we're going to do is child's pose. So come onto your knees. You can use your blanket. And you're going to sit back onto your heel. You're going to have your hands again, typically shoulder width apart. Spread the fingers. And go ahead and start to forward fold. So the chin tucks in and you drop the head towards the floor. The head is not going to reach the floor, but you might feel a really pretty interesting deep stretch into the shoulders. And just take a couple of breaths here. Very good. And then go ahead and roll the ball back up. We're going to take the ball over to the right corner of your mat and send your left foot forward into a low lunge. Let's pick the ball up and lift through the heart. Take your gaze straight forward. Nice deep inhale and long, slow exhale. Good. Taking the ball down to your mat. Let's hamstring stretch. So we want to square the hips off to the front of the mat. You're going to roll the ball out. Come into your forward fold. And take one more full breath. And now let's roll the ball back up. You're going to slide that foot back. Let's take your opposite foot forward. Good, your right leg is forward. Now we're going to drop in, so we're sinking into those hips. We're going to pick the ball up and over the crown of your head. Very good. One more full breath. Then go ahead and release the ball down. Let's bring that foot up into a nice flexed foot position. And you're going to roll the ball out, coming into a forward fold. Notice your breath. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose. Good, 2 more breaths. Very good, so rolling the ball back up. Let's slide that, let's keep the foot forward because we'll stand up and sit down on our ball. Now I like to do some more abdominal work on the ball. So bring your hands behind your hips and walk forward so the low back is really connected to the ball. And you're going to take your hands behind your head. So the shoulder blades are resting on the ball. And we'll just do 2 sets of 8, so straight core. All right, so straight abdominal work. So we're going to lift for 8 and 7. Good, 6 and 5. It's 4, 3. Here's 2 and 1. Just one more set. Hang in there. Here's 8 and 7. Good, 6 and 5. It's 4, 3. Here's 2 and 1. Good job. So resting, let's come into our reverse plank. So straightening out your legs, let the head kind of drop back. Open your chest to the ceiling. Arms can come out. Feel the stretch through the front of your chest. Good. One more full breath. Bring your hands behind your head, bend your knees, and come all the way down to the floor. Very good. Let's come into our stretches. So we'll come into a straddled forward fold. So it's going to be wide-legged. I'm flexing my feet, but if you choose to, point your toes, that's fine too. So I'm gonna, you can keep even a small, bend in the knees. So you can keep that bent. And we're gonna walk the fingertips out. So we're going to zip up the core. So pull the belly in as you lean forward. And let's take 3 more breaths. Good. One more inhalation. As you exhale, roll the ball back. Let's take the ball onto your right leg, point the right toe, and roll the ball all the way out. So we come into a forward fold. Now, if you'd like, you can keep one hand on the ball and you can reach the other arm over the side of the face. Very good. Come all the way back. Let's take the ball into the opposite leg. So roll it over the top of the foot. First, come straight into a forward fold where you're taking your gaze down towards your knee. Now you can take your hand on the ball and reach the opposite arm up. Good job. Very good. One more full breath, and then go ahead and release that hand down. Let's do our twist. So with your feet flexed, you're going to pick up that ball, turn and bounce for 8 and 7. Here's 6 and 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8 and 7. Good. 6 and 5. 4, 3, 2, and one more set. It's 8 and 7. Good. 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3. Good. 2, and last one. Perfect. All right. So coming into, let's see, we have time for one more stretch. So I'm going to have you come into the mermaid. So the mermaid, you want to be at one end of your mat, and your legs are in a zigzag position. So my left foot is pressing into my right inner thigh. I'm going to bend the elbow, and I'm going to roll the ball out so my arm is straight. I'm going to start to lean into it. So I'm letting the whole body, but I'm going to try and keep my hips down. Reach the arm up and over. So we come into that side stretch. Now this is, we're going to add. So this right hand is going to come down, and you're going to separate your hands so they're shoulder width apart, and you're going to drop down into a forward fold. Take another full breath. Come all the way up. Rotate out to the side, back into your side stretch. Bend the elbow and come all the way back up. So we do 2 more. Take an inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, we lean into it. We reach the arm up with a big deep breath over the side of the face. Good. As you exhale, rotate the hand down and roll the ball away as you tuck the chin in and look towards the floor. Good. Come back into your side bend. So the hand is on the top of the ball. You reach the arm over. Good. Bend the elbow as you release the hand down. Last time. So stretch the ball out. Start to lean into it. Inhale, reach your arm up. As you exhale, rotate that shoulder down. Hands even to your shoulders. Forward fold. Good. Now go ahead and bring your hand to the center of the ball, your other arm over the side of your face, and then you roll all the way up. Good. So mermaid on the other side. So we want to scoot down to the end of your mat. You're going to ground both sit bones so we get those hips nice and planted down onto our mat. Oh boy. And you're going to push the hand out so it's straight. You're going to start to lean into it. Reach the arm up and over. All right, so reach forward. I don't want a lot of pressure on this elbow. All right, most of the weight should be on the hand. Take a deep inhale as you exhale. Rotate the hand down. And then we kind of lay over the inner thigh. So take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the hand back to the top of the ball. Arm is reaching over. And then we bend the elbow and come up to a center, right? So we're square. So take an inhale, exhale, lean into it. Take an inhale, reach the arm over. As you exhale, bring your hands shoulder width apart. And then if you'd like, you go a little more forward fold. Take an inhale, come all the way back up. Maybe the arm again over the side of the face. Come all the way back. Here's our last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Reach the arm up and over. Good. Rotate that shoulder down. Hands on the ball as you roll out. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the ball back. Bring your hand on the top. Arm reaching over. And then we come all the way back. Beautiful job. Let's come into bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. So keeping the bottom of your feet together. Take the ball in between your knees. And let's bring your elbows either side. Hands to namaste. Bring your thumbs to your third eye as you bow your chin. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale out, come into gratitude. Gratitude for your strong, your healthy body. Let's take another breath in. And a slow exhale out. Coming back to gratitude. Gratitude for our yoga classes, our yoga community, and how we support each other. And one more full breath in. And as you exhale out, I want you to know that I'm so grateful and so blessed to be your teacher tonight. The light in me salutes that light in you. And together we say namaste. Thanks you guys so much. Thank you for joining me in Seattle.